Look at that glow. So cool. These Superstition Mountains are amazing. Good morning, friends. We are back at it again. Another day on the trail. Today's trail, we are doing the Weaver's Needle Loop here in the Superstition Mountains, just slightly northeast of Phoenix here. There's a huge rock formation out here, and we're gonna make a loop around it. Wow. These rock formations up here. Oh my gosh, they are so cool. Anyway, this is a super popular, like perhaps one of the most heavily trafficked trails in the state of Arizona, was what it said on the description I read this morning. So we picked a Wednesday, an early Wednesday. I don't even think it's 7 o'clock yet. And it's wintertime, early November. And so far, we have the entire thing all to ourselves. Wow, look at these views. Big towering rock formations. Little hoodoos everywhere. So our trail is roughly a little over 12.5 miles long. The elevation change on this trail is supposed to be something like 2,600 feet up and 2,600 feet down. We've been pretty much just going up, nice and steady. Man, these views are getting nice. The sun is just starting to come over the ridges behind us, lighting up the tops of the ridges ahead of us. Look at that, that's gorgeous. Woo, I like it. Looking back out the direction we were coming from. The direction we're headed to. I think we're gonna keep just following this canyon all the way back to the rim. Some really cool rock formations up here on the right. Looks like melted ice cream. I don't know how else to describe it. It's pretty wild. Definitely all that I was hoping for in a bucket list hike. Sun's about to pop over the ridge. There's that melted ice cream I was telling you about. There's the sun. Woo! It's bright. Alright, we're getting close to the top of this pass, I do believe. Trail is it's a good one. It's definitely interesting. I've not gotten bored at all. Whew. Yeah, look at all those guys. That is so cool. Just such a pleasant hike. And so far, I'm the only one on it. Alright, I see a sheep. What do you guys see? It's rock formation right there. It's got an eyeball. It's got a little ear sticking off the back, a little snout on the front. Looks like a sheep. Oh, I think we might be to the pass. I see a big bare spot up here and then a big open drop to nothingness on the other side. Usually a pretty good indicator. What kind of view we gonna have here? Oh, there's the needle. Yes. Wow. Oh my gosh. This is so beautiful. Look at that, y'all. That huge point you see out there is Weaver's Needle. That is the feature we've come to hike around today. I did not realize it was surrounded by dozens, hundreds of tiny needles. Wow. So blessed. Big mountain out there off to the right. Weaver's Needle right here in front of us. Sun at our backs, giving us perfect lighting. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna cry. I'm just so happy to be here. I'm sure people from the area are like, it's a big deal, dude. It's just the Weaver's Needle. We see it all the time. You just don't understand to a kid from Indiana in the Midwest where you're surrounded by bean and cornfields. You're lucky maybe a little bit of woods here and there. You just don't get things like this. And I am super appreciative of the diversity of this planet that God has given us to roam and enjoy. And stuff like this, man, this is what does it for me. I love to come out here and see these things. Ah, so pretty. I wish I could tell you, like, think Devil's Tower, but in a fin shape. Maybe a little bit smaller. Thing is huge and beautiful, and just all the little hoodoo dudes around it. This is a beautiful hike. If you're gonna hike all the way to the top of the pass to see that dude, don't sell yourself short. Come on down the other side. Make the loop. It's gorgeous. Especially if you like interesting looking rock formations. Look how pointy those guys are. Back around at these needles to our left. Weaver's Needle, with a great big one there. And then just look closely at that ridge line up there. All kinds of little cool spots. Getting down here towards the bottom of the canyon, views are still phenomenal. Starting to light up on the backside of this formation, and back in here you can really, kind of down here on this corner, you can see the red and white stripes. Very Moab needle-esque. Man, such a beautiful, rugged landscape. Absolutely nobody back here but me and the birds. But we've made our way all the way around this guy. We're standing down here where his shadow was this morning, and we were way up on the ridge to the right. We were on the Peralta trail, and our loop today basically goes Peralta to Dutchman, and then from there we can go one of two ways. Shorter loop, longer loop. I think we're going to go longer loop, so we're probably going to go Dutchman on around, maybe over by Miner's Needle and come out that way. Seems like a nice big loop. Still haven't hit the Dutchman, but I think I see it. Looks like we're going to wrap on around this way and then drop down. And right over there, angling up towards that dip right there, I can see a trail. I think that's ours. I think that's Dutchman going back, if I elect to go that way. Alternatively, I can loop out around that way and go around the backside of this on a thing called Bull Pass. I'm kind of thinking that might be the way we go. It's not even noon yet. The weather is perfect. I'm feeling great. My legs feel amazing. I got the right shoes for the right terrain. Yep, back in the Keens. This is absolutely amazing. There's nobody else back here. Not that I can hear or see anyway. And just amazing solitude hiking with some pretty epic views. Epic views all around. The Dutchman Trail. A quick check of the time reveals that it is not yet even 11 o'clock, which is wonderful, wonderful. That means we have more time to explore, y'all. So instead of heading back, which this would be about the halfway point if we headed back on just the loop here, instead of heading back, we're going to keep heading out. We're going to go up here and see if we can find this Bull Pass trail. So Dutchman's going to go up this and then around that way somewhere, and Bull Pass is going to come up this way and come around behind and link back into this. So it's basically just adding a few more miles. Don't know that we'll get over to Miner's Needle since we're doing this, but we've already seen that, so easy decision. Let's go this way. Ah, there we go. Wasn't too awfully far, maybe a mile, maybe not. Bull Pass Trail. It's the direction we're headed. So I'm guessing we're gonna go around the backside of this thing somewhere. But, yep, so long, Dutchman. We will meet you on the other end of this guy. That was a good climb. Pretty quick. Nothing too terrible. A few pretty steep sections. Right on. So as you can see right there, center right, there is Weaver's Needle again. And I think at this point, we get up here, we're going to have a choice. We can either go up this side of Weaver's Needle, and continue looking at him. Or I think we can go around this way and go back around Miner's Needle, which is a little bit longer of a trek, but it's like 12:30, y'all. Right here's our trail intersection. We're back on the Dutchman Trail now. And if we go this way, we'll eventually link back up. Basically, you can take this all the way back to the parking lot. It's about 11 miles. Down to just under a liter of water. Still got some snacks. It's about 12:45. Everything's feeling good. In fantastic spirits. I'm just loving being out here. Oh my gosh, who knew? Did you know Arizona has skunks? I come around a corner back there and he thankfully wasn't terrified of me enough to spray, but I heard a rustling in the bushes off to my left and looked over on the side, and there he goes. A little skunk squirting through the grass. Alright, second scare in about the last 10 minutes. So, have you ever heard a flock of quail take off? And I mean a flock, like 20. If it's close enough to you, you'll think a helicopter just started up in the bushes right beside you. I've totally lost the trail. I think it's going to keep going this way. My map indicates that we're just going to keep following this drainage, so worst comes to worst, I'm just going to follow the drainage. But look what I found! Look at this. What are you doing in the middle of the desert? I have not found any more water. It's starting to get a little parched. We got about a half liter left. I could chug it all right now, but I'm not going to. I gotta ration it. Well, I said I needed water. I think we found it. Look at this tank full of green water. I think I'm gonna pass on the green. And there's another tank right here that's got nice clear water in amongst all the grass. So I'm gonna mash me down a little spot here and get on some of this water. Decision time. If we go that way, a little bit longer, got a little bit of a climb, but we've done most of it already. And an easier descent. If we go this way, got a couple little climbs, super crappy descent. I remember that trail all through that side being just kind of meh. I think we're going to stick with the Dutchman, especially since we were able to get water back there. I feel much better about going a little bit longer today. It's not been a hot day, but the sun gets you warm, especially just tromping around in it all day. Not a whole lot of cover out here. Every so often, find you a nice little shady spot. When you do, take advantage. Stop, drink some water, enjoy the shade. Alright friends, I believe this is going to be our final look at Weaver's Needle. We're looking at the east face of him, because we are now looped all the way back around on the east side of him. It's been kind of the focal point of our hike today. We'll see you next time, Weaver. Boy, I sure do like this view. Looking out to the east. There's Miner's Needle, just came into your picture on the right hand side there. Down into that big valley we're about to drop into. This is a beautiful stretch of the trail right through here. Looking out at the valley. Oh, so pretty. Nice. Look up at the needle. Top right, you can see the eye. Coffee Flat Trail to the right. Dutchmans Trail continues on this way. We got about 3 more miles to the parking lot. Ah, so pretty. So pretty. What a great day. What an awesome, awesome day hiking around the Superstitions. Look at my valley I'm hiking through here. All the mountains all lit up. Oh, so prettily. I'm sure Mindy and the girls are probably getting to the point where they're starting to be a little worried about me. And, normally I'm home by this point. But this was just such a fun day, such a fun hike, and not knowing when I'm going to be back here to be able to hike some more of it, we just made a full day of it. Prior to the sun going up, we were on the trail. After the sun's going down, we're still on the trail, but we're almost back. So. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you get a chance to come out here and hike the Superstition Mountains, holy cow. It's worth it. They are beautiful. Yeah. Until next time. I wouldn't have wanted to cut it much closer. Here in another 10 minutes, it's going to be about too dark to see. So. And my phone flashlight is not going to do me any good because my phone's been dead since about lunchtime. That's the direction we headed off this morning, up that canyon right there, before the sunrise, when the sky looked about like it does now. So it's only fitting that that is the end. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace.